What's up, baby? Today's show is sponsored by Southern New Hampshire University. Yeah, we talking about proper preparation. We're talking about trying to be better at life. How can we improve, right? Whether we're talking about just as an individual, how do we improve if we're talking about in the job space? I mean, whether we're talking about just all the different ways to be prepared for the next step, for that next task. Southern New Hampshire University and some of these online degree programs that they are offering. Come on, baby. You can't beat this. And they have super competitive low tuition rates that are, like I said, going to prepare you for whatever your next steps might be as it pertains to your professional career. It's not too late. I mean, shoot, what you waiting on? I mean, you're watching me, but what you waiting on? Come on, man. You see the link right there, right? snhu.edu/Arthur Moats. Tap in and go out here and get a chance to prepare yourself for greatness. But now it's time for regularly scheduled programming. We've also seen, because they are checking every situation, because they are taking their time, doing their due diligence, we also got new reports. The new report was that the Jets have interest in Justin Fields, and Justin Fields' camp said that they have interest in the Jets. Justin Fields also said, yeah, he's open to returning to the Steelers, but he doesn't want to come back unless there are guarantees that he has a clear path to being the starter. He wants the guarantee or some type of promise, because he felt like with Russ, that wasn't the case, obviously, because he got pulled after the 6 games. So how does that make you feel also now that we're knowing that there is another player in this conversation, and Justin Fields isn't just sitting here without any type of action? He's letting you know, hey, I see the Jets and I do like that a little bit as well. How does that impact you in terms of your timeline, in terms of your urgency, in terms of just what you're trying to do contractually right now? Or does this report about the interest and the mutual with the Jets and stuff not move you one way or the other right now?
I don't think it moves you.
Okay.
I think you're okay.
Are you concerned that if you continue to wait, though, that you could lose Fields?
I think they know. Like, I think they feel okay.
Okay.
You know, like, I don't think that's. I think you feel like he's with us right now. You know.
I mean, he is right now. You know, free agency gonna open up in about 2.5 weeks, though.
So you still got 2.5 weeks. You feel okay.
Okay.
You feel okay.
Okay. Because that's what I'm like. It's like, bro, that clock ticking, bro. And what you don't want is for both of them dudes to hit this market and play that game. We don't want to play that game. You don't want both of them to hit the market, and now it's either.
You got a plan for that. I think you got a plan.
But how do you plan for that, though? How do you plan for both of them hitting it? Skylar Thompson can't be that.
That opens draft boards up.
Okay.
You know, that opens up. Okay, well, now they're not in the running for one. Let's go get one in the draft. Okay. You see it. Like, I think you have a plan for every situation. Cause
you like that plan, though?
I don't think it's a terrible plan, because if you don't believe in Fields all the way, then you do just start aiming. You know, but I think Fields represents that young guy that you're looking for. If he's not the young guy you're looking for, you do just go get you one. Perfume, you know, pure blood.
Listen, you know, I hear what you're saying. And my rebuttal is just like, yo, why we gotta wait till the end? Why we gotta get this close to it? If y'all feel like that's the guy, you know that's the guy, how much longer are we gonna allow him to entertain other conversations or entertain people showing up saying they have interest in him now? Because once he starts to create a list, you know we don't want to do the bidding war. We don't want to do that. We lose that game.
He might also be Saquon in it, where he like, hey.
He could be. That's what I'm saying.
You know?
He could be.
I think he is that, but they might be saying you're not what you think you are. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. And now one thing leads to another. You know how negotiations go. You know how it is when you and they having that talk and they don't tell you what you want to hear back. It ain't supposed to be personal, but what does it always turn into? Personal. Yeah. It get real. Oh, you don't think I'm like? I bet. You know how that go. Yeah.
That's cool. That's what you feel like.
Yeah. Okay. See, as soon as you start, I was like, yeah, we all go back to that moment. We all had that moment. You playing this game long enough? Oh, you done had that moment where you like, oh, okay, bet. Say less. I got you. That's how you feel?
That's cool.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So when I see him having that interest, I'm like, oh, are you to that stage of negotiations yet? Or are we still in the good part? Because they've been talking about Russ. They've been talking about calling other people. Everybody else, you still here though. But I'm like, all right now. They playing in your faces what it sounds like. I don't know if it's intentionally, but I can see how you can see it that way. That's all I'm saying. I can see how you can see it that way.
I can see how you can see it that way.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they playing in your face, but I could definitely, when I see they have interest in Daniel Jones, and we're going to talk about that in a second, if I'm Fields, I'm like, yo, are you playing in my face, bro? I feel like y'all playing with me a little bit, man. Like, you told me about Russ. You told me about Rodgers. You calling Lawrence. You're interested in Stafford. All right, now you got interested in Daniel Jones. It's like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? Where am I in this pecking order? You know what I mean? Like, I get your due diligence, but I'm just saying from the human perspective, TG, bro, come on, man.
I'm with you. I feel what you feel. I feel you where it's like, you're playing with me a little bit, but
that's the business side. I get it. It's the business side. It is the business side, yes.
It's the business of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let it develop.
Yeah. But it is a dangerous game, though. I think both can be true, but I think you playing a dangerous game, though.
Yeah, let it develop.
All right.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, while we letting that develop, we're gonna let that marinate for a little bit. Did you see the reports, though, about the interest that the Steelers and Daniel Jones have in each other, though?
Yeah, I don't. That's
why.
Educate
me on it. What do you see? What do you see? What?
That's a backup. That says you're going in the draft to get one.
Okay.
That's what that says.
Now, why do you feel like that?
Because that's a I don't want to say a backup, but that's a secure. It's played. It's okay. It's safe. That's your Kirk Cousins. Like, it's safe, but we got to go get one.
I'm with you. Okay. So if Daniel Jones is safe, what are you calling Fields then?
Fields is a go get one. Fields is your guy.
I'm not following you then. Hold on, bro. Hold on. What? So Daniel Jones is the safe, secure, the Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
You
don't pay that nothing.
Okay.
You don't get that.
Even though it was already paid at a point. Yeah. It got the big deals at 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago it got the one. Was it 160?
It's Mitch Trubisky.
Okay. So you look at it, it's Trubisky to you. Okay.
It's Trubisky.
Okay.
And you go get one.
Okay.
It's Trubisky to the T.
All right. Okay.
It's the same to the T.
All right.
It's Bruce Koskowski. Bruce G.
No, you playing, bro. You are playing, man.
Secure. It's
you
Charlie.
Are
It's C-Batch. It's Charlie.
C-Batch, yes. Okay, C-Batch, yes. I can see C-Batch. Oh, man. So what do you not like and what do you like when you're talking Daniel Jones? And just in the sense of the guys you're comparing him to. Just so I can see what
something that kills you. It's safe, secure. You don't bring it in there to be the starter. You bring it in there to get you out of some games, need be. It's mature. It's been through some stuff. You know, like.
Could it win a competition?
I don't think you put it in a competition to win. I don't think I think you go get something. Okay. Maybe you put it in a competition with something young. I don't think that's the guy that.
Would you let it compete with Fields?
No, it's the backup to Fields, but you tell it it's competing.
That's what I'm saying. Because up until this point, this is the Chicago version of Justin Fields, right? We've only seen him in New York with the keys to the car.
That's exactly what it is.
Right. But we've seen him like I said, the difference was Fields didn't get the second contract, man. We saw them commit to him. We saw him take a team to the postseason. Now, we know Fields has success as well, but there are certain things that Daniel Jones did do to put him in that position to get the deal. You know what I mean? So that's the only part where I'm like, I don't hate the competition element. I'm with you. I do think in the end, Fields should win it out. But I think there are certain things that Daniel Jones can do that will push Justin Fields, man.
I'm with you.
Because, like, we would both agree, Fields is the far and away better runner, but Daniel Jones can still run. Like, we don't look at Daniel Jones and we talking about him like he's Russ, like he's Trubisky, like he's Kenny Pickett. Like, no, Daniel Jones can run.
You could argue it just didn't work where he was at.
Yeah, the same thing we did about Fields in Chicago, right?
Yeah, you could have had an argument. It just didn't work where he was at.
Yeah, you look at his arm. Does he not have a big arm? Does he not? Can he not make all the like? It's Daniel Jones. It ain't like he was no fourth round. It's a first round pick we talk about as well. Like the talent where they're currently at. I'm like, yo, what's the big difference between the two at their current stages right now?
I'm with you.
So that's why I like the competition part of it.
I think it's just the athleticism aspect.
Yeah.
Like I just think. And I think Justin Fields is far more athletic.
I do too. And I think Fields could beat him out. But I also don't think it's a negative for him to have to compete with them. I want both of them if I was going to go that route. That's all I'm saying.
But like I think he's far more athletic. Like he can do things like he just opens your playbook up a little bit.
From the athleticism standpoint, yes. But I would also say I think Daniel Jones at this stage is further along as a passer.
See, and I think Justin Fields is a better passer than he gets credit for. Like I think he.
Go ahead. I mean, I hear you. I hear you. I
don't think he's a bad passer.
I'm not saying he's a bad passer. The same way I'm not saying Daniel Jones is a bad runner. But I think we would all agree that Justin Fields at this stage is better as a runner. And I just think at this stage that Daniel Jones is a better passer right now. That's all.
I guess you feel like you can get a Sam Darnold situation out of Daniel Jones.
Yeah, the cheap $10 million type deal. Yes. Yeah.
Show up.
Show up. Yes. Show up, load it up around him, and you come in here and don't crash this car. We know that when you were asked to be the reason why we were winning, that ain't your game. But you're more than good enough to come in here and be just the glue to all the other pieces that I can add. Why Sam Darnold going into a Vikings offense with the Addison and the Jeffersons and everything else. You like, oh, all right, cool. You look really good over here all of a sudden. Like, that's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to think of different ways that we can get what we trying to get, which is, that quarterback thing figured all the way out.
Okay.
Do you think Fields would trip on that, though?
I think he would respect it because he'd be in the pole position.
Yeah, and that's how I see it as well. Mm-hmm.
So it'd just be the same script, but now it's your race. You're the senior.
You're in the driver's seat. It's yours to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What could be all right.
Nah, salute to him. So yeah, we will see, man. But yeah, I was like, bro.
I think Fields needs to be back. I think he's the guy.
I like your energy, man. Listen, you keep saying it, man. I'm going to eventually just go all the way in with you. I'm going to be like, all right, man, TG done said it enough, man. Bump it. All right, let's do it. All right. For right, wrong, and different, let's do it. All right. I'm hoping that we get the info next week, though. That's what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? Sooner rather than later. Just give us some direction. Usually when the combine happened, that's when we found out about, the Bears saying that they were going to go with Caleb Williams over Justin Fields. And that's when everybody knew that Fields was going to be available. So we will see, man. We will see.